Hi friends, it's Teenuja here. The holiday season is just around the corner, and I'm delighted to share this delicious gingerbread cheesecake recipe with you today. It's an easy recipe that is mostly sweetened with medjool dates. I would like to thank Natural Delights Medjool Dates once again for sponsoring this video today. I'm a big fan of their medjools and their whole range of products actually. Medjool dates not only contribute much to the sweetness, but they also make this cheesecake a much healthier dessert. Medjools are nutrient dense with 16 essential vitamins and minerals. They have a low glycemic index score, and so they don't make your blood sugar spike. And they are also a great source of fiber. These medjool dates are a fresh fruit available year-round in the produce section of grocery stores. This time I'm also using the mini medjools as topping or decoration for this cheesecake. They come in different flavors and I just love snacking on them at any time of the day. Read more about the full range of products at the Natural Delights website, where you'll also find a store locator. So now let's get started with this delicious gingerbread cheesecake recipe. I'll start by chopping the medjools into small pieces. I'm using pitted medjools, so this saves me from having to pit them. By the way, you'll find the full printable recipe on our website. The link is in the description below. After chopping the dates, place them in a bowl, then add about 120 milliliters of water to just about cover them. It's best to leave the medjools to soak overnight or for at least 2 hours ahead of time. Next, let's make the crust. Set the oven to preheat at 180 degrees Celsius. To a large mixing bowl, add the gluten-free flour mix or all-purpose flour if you don't need this cheesecake to be gluten-free. Add the baking powder and then the spices, ginger powder, cinnamon, and cardamom powder. Cardamom is optional, but I find that it makes a nice difference to the gingerbread flavor and aroma. Add a pinch of salt and the sugar. Then whisk all ingredients well together. Next, add the softened vegan butter. You can also use melted coconut oil. Cut and fold the butter into the flour mixture, and then go in with your fingers and continue working the mixture gently until it resembles a wet, sandy consistency. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of water and continue mixing a little more. You know it's the right consistency when the mixture holds together when you press it into your hands, but it should also be able to crumble. Spread and press the mixture into the springform pan. I've lined the bottom of the pan with parchment paper. This makes it easy to remove the cheesecake once it's done. You may want to use the back of a flat cup or glass for this step. Make sure the crust is smooth and even. Freeze the crust for about 15 minutes, and then bake for 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, or until lightly golden around the edges. For the filling, silken tofu provides the smoothness we'll need for this cheesecake. Plus, it adds a lot of protein, which makes this dessert a nutritious one too. Add the rest of the filling ingredients except the tapioca starch, so the soaked dates, coconut milk, lemon juice, vanilla extract, coconut oil, and a pinch of salt. Then blend all the filling ingredients until smooth. The medjool dates give a most unique caramel flavor that accentuates the gingerbread spices in this cheesecake. At this stage, you can taste the mixture and adjust the sweetness with more dates or other sweetener if desired. Then add the tapioca starch and continue blending until well mixed. Make sure the crust is cooled, then pour the mixture on top of the crust. Smooth out the surface and tap the pan to even out the batter. Cover the pan with some aluminum foil. And then bake at 160 degrees Celsius for 45 to 50 minutes until golden on top and the center is no longer jiggly. Let the cheesecake cool completely and then chill overnight. If you're planning to make this cheesecake for the holidays, you need to make it the day before, which is actually a good thing because this helps you save time on the day. To decorate the cheesecake, I'm slicing some mini medjools to place on top along with some pomegranate seeds. You may use any fruit of choice and some chopped medjools too if you like. Leftovers keep well in the fridge covered for up to a week. This gingerbread cheesecake not only is really delicious, but it's also healthy and nutritious. It's a win-win in my book, as I can enjoy a sweet treat over the holidays with peace of mind. As you've seen, it's very easy to make and the process in itself doesn't require much time. So I hope you'll give it a try, and if you do, don't forget to snap some pictures and tag us on Instagram. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video and leave us a comment as we enjoy reading them. Check out our blog for the printable recipe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and enable your notifications. It's the little bell icon. If you don't want to miss any of our recipes, subscribe to our email newsletter too. See you next time. Bye!